Dear fellow Leo, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your fellow Leo, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slave. So today, my dear fellow Leo, my cutie patootie looking all this so good. We're going to be doing your twin flame reading for the month of October. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at the main energy between you and your twin flame, past, present, and future. I will also clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. Now, dear Leo, as you know, this reading that I'm doing once a month, this is a very specific message for the people out there who are on a twin flame journey. Not everyone is on a twin flame journey, so you're going to know if this reading is for you. You know, there is different signs and symptoms of you really realizing if this person is your twin flame, right? If you're constantly thinking about someone and you keep seeing signs and synchronicities and visions, dreams, you know, there is something here that really you feel like has been awakened within you ever since you met this person. And there's a lot more to this, but, you know, take it as it resonates, then this can be your story. Not everyone really gets a chance to meet their twin flame, so let's see what's going on between you and your twin, right? Then this is going to be your reading. So I also want to say thank you to each and every one of you for all your kind words and just really feeling the Leo vibe here that we have. Henry, Michael, Arman, serving and slaying for y'all. So let's see what's going on. The twin flame connection is already here. So the energy between you and your twin flame is the Lovers, which is also the twin flame card, right? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Star and the Ace of Cups. So it looks like for a lot of you, you know, with the Lovers here, it talks about a strong soul connection, right? Like I said, my cards are always on point. The readings always are very much straight to the point, no sugarcoating here. So you could be dealing with, I'm strongly getting here at the bottom of the deck when we saw with the Queen of Pentacles, you could be dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could be an Aquarius. I'm also getting here a Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, I do strongly feel like here that for a lot of you, this connection between you and your person, the bond is unbreakable, okay? The Lovers is here, so it's a twin flame journey. Both of you have mirrored a lot of things to each other, and now I do see here, based on your cards, there is separation. There is a heartbreak here in the present moment that both of you are experiencing. We're going to get back to the main energy and the challenge for you and your person for the month of October, and we are going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the recent past, dear Leo, you have the Eight of Swords, the World, and the Knight of Swords. So in the recent past, there was a situation here that ended due to the fact that, you know, you and your twin flame did not have enough clarity for which direction you both were meant to move forward to. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. I'm also getting here a strong cut-off energy. Somebody might cut you off. Maybe you cut someone out. We're going to talk about this. Now, in the present moment, dear fellow Leo, you have the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So there is a strong sense of desire to get over this past hurt, to get over this disappointment, this pain that has happened between you and them, and actually reunite and reconcile. Both of you are desiring reconciliation with the Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups is literally coming in together. When you put these two together here with the Lovers, sprinkle, sprinkle, you're always in love. This is about you really just, you know, realizing that this is someone that you would want to continue to like live with your life. You would want to spend the rest of your life with this individual. So there is a strong sense of like a spiritual connection and union as well. Both of you could come from two different cultures, background, age differences. I do see here strong sexual attraction as well. Now, in the near future, dear fellow Leo, you have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. So there is a major change and transformation that's going to happen between you and your person. I do see here your person opening up emotionally to you. And I think that with the Tower, something big is changing. Something massive is transforming, okay, between you and your person. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is talking about a lot of stability coming in, right? Something here's got to change and transform. There is a lot of healing that's going to take place, as well as, you know, a love confession Ace of Cups is a love offer. It's a brand new beginning that's going to happen between you and your person. So let's get into your reading and let's get all the clarifications for you. And today I brewed my coffee. I had my last package of coffee that I brought with me from Hawaii. And I do French press only and Armenian coffee, right? But this is French press made. So excuse me, I just need some coffee. Your fellow Leo needs some coffee. Let's clarify everything for you, Leo. I finished just a couple hours ago, I finished doing my 90-minute meditation, hour-and-a-half meditation by Dr. Joe Dispenza, regulating my nervous system. And, because for me to do the twin flame journey readings, this is a very serious energy, even more. So I have to be like very grounded. Okay, so let's clarify the energy between you and your person and your twin flame, which is the Lovers. So the Lovers, dear fellow Leo, is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers again, and the Tower. Okay, so another confirmation here, right? When the Lovers is clarified by the Lovers, that already indicates that there is a very strong bond and connection. You could be dealing with a Scorpio also. There is a very strong Scorpionic energy. I do see here, there is this feeling of abandonment. There is this feeling of loneliness with the Five of Pentacles. Both of you are actually missing each other out a lot. I think that there is a very strong, undeniable bond and connection that exists between the two of you, and I feel like for you, you're going through a major transformation and metamorphosis as well with the Tower, and so is your person. The Tower here talks about the calamity and the ending of certain behaviors, certain patterns, certain frequencies. So for both of you right now are admitting the fact that in order for you to actually to be reunited together, when you look at these, there has to be a massive change. There has to be, an accountability taken. I feel like that something really, really big is coming for you and your person. And just to be fair, Leo, okay, just to be fair, I gotta say that both of you are really, really, you both are meant to be together, okay? Your twin flame journey here has really propelled you forward to deeply awaken something within you. Had you not met this person, had you not met your twin flame, you would not have been where you are today. And you would not be really thinking about the future. You would not be thinking about doing, diving deep into spirituality and be on this channel as well. There is always a reason for everything. So let's talk about the recent past, dear Leo. There was a lot of confusion, okay? I'm getting here closed off energy here. You really not being able to see in front of you, not being able to see the future of this connection, 808 on the timer. So the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So I do see here, you might have dealt with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but I see here someone being extremely emotionally closed off towards you. Possibly you were the one who decided to just turn your back on this because you were tired, you were constantly exhausted of seeking this person's emotional availability. We're not talking about attention. Leos are not attention seekers. Cross-watchers, if this is not your Leo, if this is not your story, just calm down, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, you'll be fine, or take a cold shower. Do not come against Leos under my videos or try to be like, we don't do that here. Okay, I haven't seen that in a while, so everyone is doing a good job. I also want to mention that y'all are doing an amazing job by staying away from, I guess, some trashy tarot. Good job. Because if you want your person to come into your life, Leo, and if you really want to be reunited with your twin flame, you gotta stop watching trashy tarots. You gotta stop watching trashy, profanity-based tarots, okay? People that are just bullshitting and wasting your time. That's my 2 cents right out there. So people are seeing success stories because they're following my advice, and I want you to succeed as well. So in the recent past, I do see here someone really being very much emotionally closed off. The Queen of Cups is the only one that has a lead on top of the cup. And I see here you constantly trying to, like it was a struggle. You were trying to fight for them to actually open up to you, to be really considerate, or maybe to just be emotionally available. Now, I'm going to clarify the World card. Apparently, a cycle closed off between you and your person. So the World card here in the recent past is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So a situation here ended because you were tired of waiting constantly. waiting and waiting and waiting for your twin flame to come towards you, to open up to you, to really communicate their feelings, okay, openly. I do see here for a lot of you, it became this exhausting, tiresome waiting game, you know, and for us as fire signs, you know, patience is not the greatest asset. You already know that. So I do see here you wanting to know the truth, okay, with the Ace of Swords, wanting to know what was it about this connection and this situation that really just felt like so draining, but also so magnetic. It just felt like you were constantly getting pulled back into wanting to really be with this person, and vice versa also. But there was a chaser and a runner dynamic, which was created between you and this person. This is someone that avoided clear communication with you. This is someone that all of a sudden cut off and went extremely cold. Knight of Swords here is clarified by the King of Swords, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Fool. So I think here what ended up happening was, you know, first of all, someone here was avoiding from having a conversation in regards to commitment and marriage with you. Okay, you have the Hierophant in the middle, the Fool, and the King of Swords. What you truly wanted out of this connection, dear Leo, was that this person would have really opened up to you and be communicative, and so that you could know which direction to move forward to. This twin flame of yours was definitely someone that also seemed to have been very logical. This is someone that moved with a lot of logic rather than just emotions and feelings here. Not that they didn't have emotions or feelings, but I do see this person being quite logical, quite institutionalized, quite conventional, okay, set in their ways here. And I do get this energy here, someone just being very like clear cut and cutting this connection out, okay? So let's talk about the present moment here with the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups. It looks like in the present moment, a lot of you are hurting over the fact that there is a separation between you and your twin flame. Now, dear fellow Leo, I send you a big, big hug. You know, whenever I say that, you know, you're feeling this way, I think that also indicates what your twin flame is feeling as well, because these readings are very specific. So the Three of Swords here in the present moment is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords. A lot of you, I think I saw this in your previous reading as well, but this is specifically for your twin flame. You know, there is a lot of back and forth energy here between you and your person. Who is going to communicate first, right? Page of Swords here, pages are about an initiator of a communication. And it's like you don't want to initiate any conversation because you really don't know where this could go, and they don't know if they should initiate a conversation or not, because they don't know where this could go also. So both of you, energetically speaking, are projecting exactly what both of you are feeling. I do strongly feel like here, I know I'm going to give the advice for you later, but once you start changing your energetic aura, your energetic field, and what you're going to be projecting out there, your twin flame is going to pick up on that and they're going to follow that. Meaning, you're going to start assuming and believing and knowing and feeling and thinking that your person is actually ready for communication and is taking action to communicate in a healthy way. So, usually I pick up the cards and just, you know, get from there, but I want to keep shuffling. 5:01 on the timer as I'm saying this. So let's clarify the Three of Cups in regards to this reconciliation. Okay, tell me about this reconciliation that Leo and their twin flame are looking into in the month of October. So, dear fellow Leo, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Magician. Whatever you are setting into, manifestation is coming true, just to be fair. A manifestation here is coming true for both of you. I do see here an apology happening. I do see here someone actually moving towards your direction. Remember, tarot is multi-dimensional. Tarot is a suggestion. And in my readings, I do not sugarcoat. I meditate. I do hour-and-a-half meditations. I tap into the community, okay, of each sign, and I channel those messages. So the fact that you're going to start assuming and affirming and knowing that you and your person are in a happy, committed, loving relationship together, that there is compassion, there is care, there is sympathy, empathy, understanding, then that's what's going to happen. Then that's what you're going to manifest. Remember that in the reality of the magician is someone that creates as above, so below. Whatever you speak out there, whatever intention you set out there, what frequency you are vibrating, then that's what your reality is going to actually morph into, mold into, and give it to you. Now, Two of Cups. Let's talk about this twin flame connection here with the Two of Cups in the present moment for you and your person. And remember, signs, synchronicity, symbols, colors, imagery, they do not lie. Do you see the pumpkins right down there? That's what's going to happen. You cutie patootie little pumpkin. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so the seasons are also speaking of that highly. I know some of you are in Australia or in different part of the world where it ain't fall, it ain't no pumpkin, but you take it as it resonates. So let's talk about the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups here in the present moment is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So remember when I was saying both of you are afraid of communication because you really don't know in the present moment, right? Because this is the card of communication headed towards the Four of Cups, right? And both of you, what do you see here? This person's hands are crossed, this person's hands are crossed, right? So both of you are energetically projecting like this kind of a thing where it's like, well, I want communication, but I'm not really sure who's going to open up, because both of you are actually contemplating and thinking about being together, but no one is taking action on a physical reality yet. One thing that I'm going to mention here, dear fellow Leo, I do see here, honestly, this is probably going to resonate with most of you. You do seem to be very happy, and I'm very happy for you. You do seem to be embodying the energy of the Nine of Cups, which is talking about the stability, this sense of, you know, achievement, fulfillment right now in the present moment, that you're like, you know what, I'm grinding, like I'm achieving a lot of things, whatever I'm setting my mind to. So a lot of you are really feeling quite fulfilled in life. You know, remember tarot is multidimensional, it's going to happen for you. But in the near future, things are starting to change. The Queen of Cups is here. I think someone here is watching you. Someone here is even just kind of like really feeling your energy heavily around them. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Queen of Cups here talks about this emotional connection, this spiritual connection between you and someone truly cares for you. Like they really love the heck out of you. I just feel like that this is someone that has dealt with a lot of dysfunctional things in their life. Maybe this person grew up in a dysfunctional household. Things just didn't work out the way that they really wanted. And one of the things that I see here, this person is they want to create stability with you, and they want to be able to actually move forward with the Chariot here, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Star. So the Chariot here talks about leaving the past behind you, moving forward, being able to overcome the past obstacles, trials and tribulations, right? And enter into this new phase where you both are actually having a mutual understanding, respect, and love towards one another. I do see here also this person could be someone that's becoming quite business oriented, or they are really wanting to make more money, more income. In the near future, this person is like, whatever you really truly have been wishing for and praying for, that is going to come true. Now, I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to say one thing, and we're going to move forward into the end of your reading and the future, right? A lot of you know that I keep emphasizing these things maybe once a month or twice a month during the readings. I am the kind of person that when I channel messages and I speak the truth, they do become true. Okay, I'm not gonna say which signs, but there has been a couple of signs, specifically one sign which tried to be provocative and telling me, oh, you've been saying this for months and it hasn't happened yet, and I had to kind of nip them in the butt. Yeah, because I don't tolerate people who come to my channel after watching so many trashy tarot videos, and they come into my videos and they're like, why hasn't it come true? First of all, stop watching trashy tarot. Use that time to regulate your nervous system. Use that time to really glow up. Use that time to read a book, go to the gym, eat healthy, take care of your skin, follow my example, and then watch what happens. The reason why I did a manifestation video of a 3-day time crunch, I said your person is going to reach out to you until September 3rd. Watch this video, follow what I'm saying. go to my community post on my channel, and you will find the screenshots of all the success stories that I've shared. There is way more than I cannot post everything. But there is so many success stories. 15 years of no contact, people heard from their person. 3 months of no contact, people heard from their person. They said, oh my gosh, I watched this video. I thought, no way, but I followed your advice, going to sleep thinking about what was going to happen, and exactly it happened. So people need to listen to what I'm saying, apply, and get the success. So stop consuming trashy tarot. And this is me as a Leo, okay, as a leader, that I'm going to tell you. I've told this to other people as well. And I'm calling you out right now. Stop watching trashy tarot in order for you to be successful and to really change your life. Okay, because people get caught up into this hee ha ha, into this low frequency, low vibrations, and then they're like, oh my gosh, it's not happening, my abundance not coming, my person is not coming. Well, where are you putting your attention? Where are you placing, Leo, your regal, your royal attention? Where are you putting your attention to? Just talk to me now. We're gonna get into your reading. Talk to me. I want to hear it. Where are you putting your attention to? Watching trashy tarot and expecting, no, that's not going to happen. Forget about your person coming back to you if you continue to consume someone bullshitting and talking shit about you and talking your person. Okay, this is a general statement. This is a generic for informational purposes. Because a lot of you need to really stop consuming content that's detrimental to your relationship and to your soul. And I'm speaking this out of love. I can do millions of other things during my day, but I'm taking the time to really communicate this through the reading so that my viewers know what they're coming into when they come into my channel and why my readings always come true if they follow what I'm saying, okay? So that's something that you need to really pay attention to, okay? Many of you. Pay attention to the vibration and to the frequency of the tarot reader. Pay attention to that. Are they leading by example or not? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I had here to say. I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page, that we're all clear on that. I'm just a very passionate speaker. I'm Armenian. I speak with a lot of passion. So I just got to make myself very clear. I stand on my business. I didn't create all of this here for nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is serious stuff. So because I want to help people, because I want to help you succeed. I want to help you become the best version of yourself and get where you really need to be. So that's why. The Knight of Cups here in the near future is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Strength, and the Four of Pentacles. So I do see here, Leo, in the near future, when you're detached, you are basically going to be extremely detached in the month of October. The Strength is you, Leo, right? The Strength is you. You have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. So this speaks about you just going inwards, going within yourself and detaching. Doesn't mean you stop loving your twin flame, your person. This is about you really accepting the fact that you gotta be compassionate towards yourself and the changes that you have been going through because of this person in your life, because of the transformation. The Tower here is talking about there is a lot of things that are going to be needing to be transformed for you and your person. And I do see here a new foundation being built, a new love offer coming in between you and your person, which is going to allow you and your person to actually enter into a new relationship level of relationship. The Tower is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So I do see here with the Hangman energy, something is becoming very clear, looking at the situation from a different perspective. Could be dealing with the Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You both got to walk away from the past. You both got to disconnect and walk away from the past, okay, that things didn't work out the way that maybe you thought it was going to work out. You know what I'm saying? 24 on the timer. So a lot of you are going to achieve this level of deep understanding and knowingness within you that in order for you and this person to actually come together, both of you got to dwell onto the new story, right? Walk away from the past, stop talking about the past, and in order for you to actually get reconciled, see what's coming up for you and this person. Family, reunion, marriage, communication. That's what's coming in for you and your person. So let's get the advice for you, dear fellow Leo. What is the advice? A lot of times, a lot of times we all need some tough love. And that's what I'm also here to give you as well. So you have the 10 of Pentacles, family, marriage, mega house, mega business going on in here. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and the Empress. So, you know, this is gonna open up many opportunities for you. This reconciliation, this reunion is literally gonna allow you to come out of your comfort zone. I see here you traveling, buying a house. Also, some of you are gonna purchase a property, and you and this person are going to live under the same roof. I also am seeing here for some of you motherhood, child, like getting children possibly, or pregnancy happening. And there is going to be a lot of self-care, a lot of care going on between you and your person, which is actually going to lead you and this individual to really realize that the path that you both actually went through, the difficulties that you both endured, has led you and them to come to where you need to be. Had this person did not come into your life, you would not be where you are today. And I think you're actually in a much better place right now, Leo. And I'm sending you a big hug. You know, I'm a fellow Leo, quadruple Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury. So you all know already. Now, the message from your person to you is power. And it says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time, right? You have the power here, both of you, to say no to the past, to say yes to the future. And the future is what? The future is something that you imagine in the present moment to create, right? So to say no to the past, you both have that power. That's what your person is conveying to you. The message from you to your person is sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. You do know that this companionship here, this relationship is truly sacred. It's something that is really has been catapulting you into your destiny, and it's been really propelling you forward to fulfill your soul's mission. So dear fellow Leo, I'm sending you the biggest hug. Thank you for being with me on the same page. Thank you for being the cutie patootie that you are. And I really appreciate you and I love you so much, and I want to hear your success stories. Now, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, Leo. Bye.